Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we're going to start another talk about the Noble Eightfold Path. In our last clip, we were talking about what is Samadhi, and it means the right view. So today, now we are going to discuss about Samma sankappa. So, what is Samma sankappa? About Samma sankappa means the things you are going to think about in your day-to-day life, whether they are going to lead you along the path to nibbana. So mainly Buddha was talking about three types of samma sankappa, the right thought, right thinking. So if you are thinking about getting angry about something, so that is not samma sankappa, this is not right thinking. If you are thinking about insulting, harming somebody, so that is not samma sankappa, it's not right thinking. If you are thinking about cling to these sensual pleasures, that is not good thought. So that is not samadhi, it is not right thinking. So they are called miccha sankalpana. It means the right opposite to samadhi, or the right thinking. There's a wrong thinking. Then how we are going to manipulate our thinking to lead us to this noble eightfold path? Okay, so then what is samadhi? How we are going to practice it? Let's say let's take the first example. We shouldn't be thinking about the sensual pleasures. So nekkhamma sankalpana, nekkhamma means we have to get away from these sensual pleasurable things. So if you feel like, okay, what are they? These six we got six senses. As we have discussed, anything and everything we are doing to satisfy our six senses. Other than that, we don't do anything for others. Okay, for example, if you say you love your daughter, what does that really mean? So that means is you like your daughter's sound, you like your daughter's picture, you're attached to your daughter's smell, you're attached to your daughter's touch, you're attached to your daughter's thinking. So the Dhamma. So likewise, it's not like your daughter, it's like how you're going to satisfy yourself, your six senses. If you say you love your mom, it's not your mom. It's all about satisfying yourself. So why these divorces take place? That's because the husband is expecting his six senses to be satisfied from the six things coming from his wife. If one or many things are not getting satisfied, so there is a problem. And the other way is also the right. Because if wife is expecting to get her six senses satisfied, and if it is not happening, they have a problem. Other than that, it's not like husband loves wife or wife loves husband. Wife loves the things coming from her husband to satisfy her six senses, and the husband is also the same. So why you love food? Because the smell, the taste, the picture, the touch, so everything has to be conducive to get your six senses satisfied. If it is not, you don't like that food. So that's all about it. If you're attached to, that's because those six senses are getting satisfied. If it is not, you don't like it, you don't attach that. So because of this fact, if you understand them, you are not going to get attached to these external things, because of the few the previous clips we have been discussing. Now we understand that it is nothing in those external objects, it is in your mind. So that's why we talk about why you and Daniel, when you to see your mom, why Daniel is not feeling happy, but you, when your mom dies, you are sad, why Daniel's not, and why somebody likes strawberry ice cream but not everybody else. That's because the individuals, they attach to the particular taste, particular smell, particular touch, particular scenery, particular mental thought, thinking. So that depends, because depending on your ignorance, you attach to the things. But now you know that it doesn't have that any intrinsic value in it, because if the ice cream, the strawberry ice cream, gives you the happiness, so anybody who eats this strawberry ice cream should be happy, but it is not the case. So what it means? It means in strawberry ice cream itself doesn't have anything to satisfy you, to give a pleasure to you. Something happening inside you gives you the pleasure. What is that? It means you attach to that strawberry ice cream. So when you want to eat that, take that, have that taste, you feel in balance. So as long as you are in balance, now you are suffering. You think, yeah, oh my goodness, why? When can I have it? So all of these thinkings, all this worrying, they call, they come falls under that suffering category. So as soon as you have this strawberry ice cream, that balances, that process is called pleasure. So that's why I said before that pleasure is a self-created illusion. But without this understanding, we are chasing after these all external things, just wasting our time, just wasting our effort, then just wasting our life. So when you understand that fact, you know that going after these sensual pleasures is really no good. So you shouldn't be even thinking about that. So how much you understand that much you abandon that thoughts. It means that nekkhamma sankalpana. It means that nekkhamma means stay away from these sensual things. So you don't even think about that. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the harming somebody. So avihinsa, it means vihinsa means you harm. So then if you feel like just harming somebody, if you feel like stealing somebody from something from somebody, it's some sort of a harm for. Or if you feel like attacking him, if you feel like blaming, so any of those things, it gonna give that guy some sort of a harm. So why you tend to do that? That's because you attach to something, so he doesn't give that thing. Let's say husband and wife. So husband attaches to wife's very lovely voice. When she talks about all this romantic stuff, he likes it. But because of some reason, from since last Monday, she's not doing that. She's not talking about the romantic stuff. So she says, I'm busy, or I'm tired, or something like that. So because of that, the husband doesn't get that his eye sensor satisfied. So now he's a bit annoying. He's worrying about something. So that's why he just tend to get somehow that pleasurable thing to his eyes, his ears. So because if it doesn't getting satisfied, now the problem starts to take place. So now he tends to harm. Or the other the right thinking category is angry thinking, anger. So avyapada. So vyapada means getting angry, again that harming concept. So once you understand the fact that these external things it's external things don't have any intrinsic value. It is everything in you. So why you are going to get those things? Why you get angry? That's because you're attached to something, and because of whatever the reasons you can't get it. So that's why you are getting angry. So the anger is the second phase. First phase is this attachment. So if you understand the fact that there's nothing in it, so it is only in you. So I really don't have to going after all of these things. This is really nonsense. If you get that 100% understanding, you automatically let them go. As we talk about that necklace, gold necklace, if somebody proves that it is not a genuine gold, it's a fake gold, so he's not going to attach that. Likewise, for any of these things externally, or your body, so if you feel like these all of these things are really with no value, so you're not going to go after that. So if somebody's come and grab the branch fall from the in front of tree, and if somebody grabs this, then you're not going to get angry because you have already given up that value. So likewise, if you have given up all the values in all these external things, you're not going to attach to anything. If you're not attached to, if somebody takes all of these things, but still you don't worry about it. If somebody comes and grab that branch, so you're not going to get angry. Why? Because you are not attached to that. So likewise, if you are not attached to anything, you are not going to that second phase of anger mode. So now you have to understand this attachment makes everything messy, everything problematic. So if you don't have that, everything's really good. I mean, you're not attached to anything, so you end this life and that's it. You're not gonna go along with this samsara. So this is your last life. So hope you understand that. If you understand all of these things, you're not gonna attach to. So you don't have to go after the sensual pleasures. You don't have to harm anybody. You don't have to blame, criticize, fight, kill, stab. So you don't have to do anything. You don't get any anger feeling. Because what's that for? No point. So that way of thinking is called Samma sankappa. So right thinking. So look at the bad side of these things and look at what will happen to you if you are not attached to that. How calm and quiet in you, how relaxed you are. So all of this, the thinking that way helps you to go along the path to Nibbana. So that is right thinking, because it helps you to eradicate raga, dvesha, moha. You remember, the Nibbana is eradication of raga, eradication of dvesha, eradication of moha. Once you understand this concept, you are on the right track. So I hope you understand that. That's it for today. I'll come up with another video with the next Samma Vacha. So bye for now. There was Samma.